Welcome to another edition of the PIC Connection. I'm John Evans, and today I am in Greensburg, and we'll be talking about the many programs that the Education Technology Institute of Private Industry Council has. So please stay with us. This should be a good show.
I'm Dick Bittner, and you are watching the PIC Connection.
With me right now is Janet Ward, and Janet is the Assistant Director of the Education Technology Institute. Janet, thanks so much for coming on the show today. I appreciate that.
Well, welcome, John. We're excited to have you here today at the Education Technology Institute. We're going to go on a little tour of our school, see what's going on inside our building. We're going to meet with Tammy Ozagovich, our Director of Education. She's going to tell you a little bit about our mission, our history, and show you what's going on in our school.
Okay, sounds exciting. Let's go.
All right. John, you know Tammy Ozagovich.
I sure do,
Hi,
Tammy.
how are you? Nice to see you.
Great. I'm so excited to be here today. I look forward to taking a tour of the education.
We're glad to have you here, John.
And I'd like to know about your mission, the history of the Education Technology Institute, and what you do here.
Okay, well, our mission is to provide short-term, comprehensive, simulated training to students. We currently have two programs that we offer. We have the computerized office technology and also the medical coding and billing. And then another short-term training that we're offering is like nurse aid training.
Okay. Well, those are three great courses.
They are. They're wonderful training.
In-demand jobs.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. About in 1999, our first training that was approved was the computerized office technology. And it was actually approved through the Pennsylvania Board of Licensed Private Schools.
Okay.
And then later we became accredited by the Accrediting Council of Independent Colleges and Schools.
And that's not an easy process.
No, that is not an easy process. If you ask people around here, it took us months to accomplish that. But again, it's a great accomplishment, and again, it's recognized.
A lot of high standards you have to meet.
Absolutely. And then we go through that accrediting every, I think it's 4 years.
Okay. All right. Hey, I am excited. Can you take me on a tour?
Sure, I can show you around now.
Okay, let's go.
Right, thank you.
Visit the Private Industry Council website at www.privateindustrycouncil.com. We offer employer services, SAGE skills assessment, personal services, basic workplace skills, government procurement assistance program, customized job training, employer tax incentives, homeless prevention and rapid rehousing programs, welfare programs, and pathways out of poverty, services, training and certifications, eligibility, pathways for employers and pathways for partners, education, adult education services, education and technology, youth services, early childhood development, the Head Start of Fayette County, Dads Matter, pre-K counts, Steve Corson's newsletters, community benefits such as the PIC Connection, Telecommunication Center, community technology, links, contact information, the message board, and job openings. The Private Industry Council of Westmoreland Fayette, where needs are met, goals are reached. You can also find the Private Industry Council of Westmoreland Fayette on Facebook. Just search Private Industry Council for updates and information.
Okay, John, I'm going to hand you back over to Janet.
Thank you, Tammy. I look forward to talking to you a little bit later in the show.
Sure, thanks.
John,
Janet,
come
good
on
seeing
back
you
in.
again.
Good
All
to
right.
see you.
All
Why
right.
don't you come in and we'll show you one of our classrooms.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is very nice, Janet. Very nice.
Thank you. This is where we run our computerized office technology training program. It is a 6-month training program, so short-term training. The idea is to get people to work very quickly. During this training, we offer and teach Intro to Computers as well as the Microsoft Office package. So we do training in Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. We also teach desktop publishing, learning how to do brochures, flyers, and presentations. We teach Information Manager, keyboarding, as well as Office Technology, Professional Development, and course projects. So all of those courses go into helping individuals become ready to go out and work in jobs that require computers, and they're very well skilled to go out and begin working.
Jenna, what job doesn't require a computer today?
I don't know. I mean, really, any type of job, from warehouse worker to office manager to directors as well. I mean, it's in every stage of careers out there these days. So.
Well, this is a right-on class then for that.
Yes, we're really excited. It's a great program. It's intense. But again, the idea is to get people working as quickly as possible.
And that's what the employers look for more and more today. They like to get somebody they know it's going to complete training very soon. And many times employers will keep that position open if they know there's somebody coming out already trained and ready to go. But as long as it's short term.
Right. And again, our programs, our individuals, our graduates from the program are very well versed to go out and work in any office environment.
Yeah, just from all you described there, they should be ready to go.
Right.
Okay.
Very good. How about if I take you to another classroom where we can talk about our medical coder biller program?
Yes, I'm interested in that. Okay, let's go.
Come on. John, I'm going to take you into the medical coder biller classroom. Our medical coder biller program is a 6-month diploma program designed to get individuals working as quickly as possible. So come on in.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to the Education and Technology Institute.
John, this is our medical coder biller classroom where we teach the majority of the program here. Again, it's a 6-month diploma program, and during that time the individuals are learning about anatomy, physiology, they're learning CPT coding as well as medical billing 1 and 2. We also include medical office technology that they'll be learning about. These are individuals that are going to be working in doctors' offices, insurance offices, as well as in hospitals. They work with individuals calling who might have a concern about their bill. They don't understand what happened with their bill.
Oh yeah, I know. I've had mistakes on my medical bill, and I've called. So those are the medical biller coders that I'm talking with?
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
And they're the ones that help the public understand what's on the bill, what procedures there were, and what goes along with all of that. So again, we help prepare that individuals for that. We also, again, we're very conscious of what's going on and the changes in technology. We added electronic health records to our medical coder biller program. So again, in 2013, all across the country, all offices as well as hospitals are required to be using an electronic health record system.
Okay.
So we're preparing our graduates to be the latest in technology out there.
That's interesting, Janet. It seems to me then you have a lot of flexibility. You can change course or change your curriculum pretty quick.
We work very closely with the industry. We have an industry advisory board that helps keep us up to date and current on our curriculum here at the Education Technology Institute.
Okay, good. And you mentioned the instructors. Now you have instructors who've actually experienced this type of work?
We do. We are very blessed here at the Education Technology Institute to have instructors that have come from industry as well as certified instructors. So they bring in their knowledge and their experience, and they're passing that on to our students and our graduates as they go out there and start working.
Okay. Where are you going to take me next?
I'm going to take you to another classroom where we talk about the nurse aid training program that we offer here.
Okay, but before we go, what is this here?
This is our mannequin that we use, but you have to be very careful. This is a little bit delicate, and
Is it expensive?
It is very expensive.
Okay,
so
I'll try. I won't touch it.
All right. Thanks.
I know I have a tendency of messing things up, but I won't touch it.
That's okay.
Okay.
Great.
Well, let's go to the next room. Hello, I'm John Evans, and welcome back to the PIC Connection. If you have any questions or comments about today's show, please email me at jevans@privateindustrycouncil.com, and I will select a few messages to read at the end of the next show. I look forward to hearing from you.
John, this is one of the classrooms where we teach the nurse aid training program. Our nurse aid training program is a certificate program, different from the medical coder biller and the computerized office technology, which are diploma programs. Our nurse aid training program is a certificate program. It's very intense. It's a 14-day long training combined with, we partner with local personal care homes to do theory as well as clinical experience. The nurse aid training, there's a high demand right now for personal care assistants, nurse aides in the nursing homes and personal care homes in the area.
Boy, there is.
And it takes a very special individual to work with people on a daily basis and do those types of things.
Absolutely.
They are pretty much family for those individuals that are working, that are living in those facilities. So our 14-day training program consists of theory as well as clinical experience and gets them prepared to go and sit for the nurse aid certification program. They can't take that certification without going through an approved program, which the Education Technology Institute offers.
Okay, Janice, so once they go through this program, they'll go ahead and take their test If they pass, then they become a CNA?
Correct, and that, again, there's such a demand right now for certified nursing assistants in the personal care homes and the nursing facilities in the area. So, again, ETI is really getting people trained quickly and getting them into the workforce. That's what we're all about. So.
Yeah, absolutely, and once again, there's a lot of open positions for CNAs. So it's good that somebody can get in, get trained quickly, and be very good, and come out and take that certification test and get working.
That's right.
Great.
Great. Well, how about if I take you down and introduce you to Becky Brody, who is our admissions representative here at the Education Technology Institute.
Sure, let's go.
All right. All right, John, let me introduce you to Becky Brody. She's our admissions representative for the Education Technology.
All right, Janet, thank you. Becky.
Hey, John, it's great
good seeing you again. Hey, I'm really excited today, having a wonderful time here, taking a tour of Education Technology Institute, and I understand we're going to be talking about the admissions process here at ETI. And what are some of the program requirements, Becky?
Well, the first program requirement is folks must have a high school diploma or GED. Mm-hmm. And then we have them come in and fill out some paperwork. They also need to take a TABE and or SAGE assessment, depending upon what program they're interested in.
Okay.
Our medical coder biller class and our computerized office technology class require the TABE exam. If folks come in to do the nurse aid training program, they have to take the SAGE also, as well as pass a background check, a criminal background check, a drug test, a physical, and a TB test.
Oh, okay. So really all of that is to make sure that the person who is accepted is going to be successful in any one of these programs.
Right. We definitely don't want to set our students up for failure. And then one nice thing about me as an admissions rep and here at ETI, I'm really there to see our students through the whole process, from beginning to end.
Okay, so if someone's having a problem, a little hurdle maybe they can't get over, you're there to kind of maybe be an advisor, and like a mentor, trying to help them through?
Yes, exactly. Okay. I'm their sounding board when they need it.
No, that's good, that's good. Now, how large are the classrooms here?
Our class sizes are small, and that's one of the things that we tend to brag about here at ETI. They can be anywhere from 5 students to 12. And the nice thing about ETI is that offers a lot of one-on-one instruction.
Okay, oh, that's good. I know when I went to school I had 100 people in a classroom and I was intimidated, so I think this is much better, especially if a person's been out of school for a while, maybe 20-some years, and they want to get back into it, and so that's a nicer setting for them.
Right, right. And most of our students are non-traditional students, so that really works out well for them.
Okay, great, great. Now, how long would the process be for admissions, Becky? Say if I came today and I talked to you.
It could go anywhere from 3 weeks to 6 weeks, depending upon what type of class it is. And the one thing that we do here is we have a financial aid rep. So I tend to help the students with some of their financial aid paperwork, and they can also fill it out online, and then we have them meet with Lisa Kiefer, who's in our financial aid department.
Good.
Sometimes they do need to go to the Career Link, or maybe if they get other funding sources, because we do accept ITA funding, OVR funding, and veterans funding as well.
Okay, now the ITA, I'm familiar with that. That is an individual training account,
yes,
which I believe a person can get up to $4,000
yes,
if it's an approved course.
Right.
Which ETI is all approved.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We are, and they can also receive up to $4,000 in Pell and FAFSA funding as well.
So that's important, and the Educational Technology Institute would see to that on the financial aid part.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes, we even help our students right to the end of class, and we help them. I work with employers to get them employed on the back side of their class. So.
Okay. Becky, where are you going to take me next?
I'm going to take you to see Tammy Ozagovich, our Director of Education.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay, John, I'm going to give you back to Tammy Ozagovich.
Well, Becky, thank you so much for all the information.
Thank you. It was nice speaking with you.
Okay, have a good day.
You too.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, John.
Back to you again.
Back to you, yes.
All right. Hey, I'm finding out so much information about ETI today. What other certifications does ETI have, Tammy?
Well, we're a testing center for the National Center for Competency Testing. So our students who are preparing for the insurance and coding can take the insurance and coding specialist test. But there's also other tests that anyone on the outside could also come in to take. That could be medical assisting test. I think there's a ECG certification test that people can sign up for. And then we also are a testing center for for Certiport, which is all of the Microsoft certification tests.
Wow, those are some tough certifications.
Yes, they are. We also provide the opportunity for employers if they need some customized training for their staff. We can provide customized training. We've done customized training for staff who need to take certification tests.
Well, that's good to know. Also, does ETI offer any type of placement assistance for the graduates?
We have lifetime placement for our graduates. So even if they leave here employed and they find themselves unemployed later, they can come back in for assistance.
Okay, and there's no charge for that?
No, absolutely not.
You'd help them with a cover letter, resumes too?
Sure.
And no charge for that either?
No.
Wow, can't beat that.
No.
All right. Hey, where are we going to go next?
We're going to go see some of the green energy training that we've been providing.
Hey, that sounds exciting. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, and don't forget you can tune in and listen to the PIC radio show broadcast every Friday at 9:30 a.m. on WMBS 590 AM radio.
Hi, John. I'd like to introduce you to Michael Lavelle. He is one of our instructors with Education Technology Institute, and Michael has been working on developing, or has developed, I should say, some green energy programs through the Pathways Out of Poverty program that we were involved with.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Tammy.
Thank you.
All righty.
See ya.
Mike, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you,
First
John.
time I've met you. But I've heard a lot about the programs, about the green energy programs.
Yes, we're very excited about our green energy programs.
Okay.
I think I have one of the most fun jobs here as well.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a energy awareness program that we developed here at PIC that actually is a number of different programs that encompasses geothermal, solar, wind, retrofitting classes, as well as energy readiness classes. One of the points of the energy readiness classes is we are teaching energy readiness to one class at a time. We're building awareness one class at a time to try to bring Western Pennsylvania to a higher level of energy awareness. For example, in Washington, the state of Washington, every new home that's built there has solar panels.
Oh.
And the people accept that as part of the house. They pay extra for it, but they see the benefit. There's no one saying, hey, I don't want solar panels. We're not anywhere near that, as you are aware, here in Western Pennsylvania. But that's where we're getting to. No one thinks that, no one says, hey, I don't want windows in my house. I'm not paying extra for those windows. We accept windows as part of the house. And at the same time, we accept that it costs a little extra for windows, but we see the benefit.
Okay.
That's the level of awareness that we're trying to rise to with our energy programs.
Let me ask you this question about the energy program, Mike. Where does the curriculum come from for the program?
We had developed, we had Emily, who was here previously, spent a lot of time using the state standards, the educational standards for energy, and those are what they're based on. And then there's a lot of research from a lot of different places, resources that go into this. Also, I myself am a BPI certified energy auditor, which I took the training. I took training in solar, training in geo, training in wind. Also, I took the same training for the Marcellus Shale on the OPS program. So I am certified myself in those to help with my background in teaching it. We also want to get to, with the energy awareness jobs, one of the main things is increasingly there is a increased market for green energy and for green jobs. And one of the things that after going through this class, they can get a lot of things that are in like energy auditing. There's a lot more energy auditing going on right now. Weatherization industry, the HVAC industry that is now with the 30% tax credit from the federal government, we're putting in more geothermal and solar and wind. And the people that go through our class already have a background in that information. It also raises their own awareness so that in their own life, I know it's happened to me in my own awareness. I've weatherized my house. Recently installed
saving money.
Yeah, I've got a geothermal unit put into my own house.
Wow.
And that's what the students tell me afterwards is I can't wait to get home and start implementing some of these things. It's going to help them economically, and it's going to have an impact on the environment as well, the more people that do that. And this is a really important time because of the economy. The energy problems that we're having in this country are directly related to the economic problems that the country's having as a whole. So the more we bring the awareness up, we'll be better for the economy, it will be better for our pocketbooks, and it'll be better for the environment as well.
Mike, do you work with employers closely of training people for them maybe? Or
we have job developers that help afterwards as far as what the jobs are out there and what jobs they would be getting into as well.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that often here with your Energy Ready class. I've run across employers that said, hey, I've hired these people from ETI.
Yeah, we actually had a company start through our training. Fayette Energy actually got their start through our classes.
Okay.
And they're now a successful business, and they actually hired people from my class as well.
Okay.
So that has been we're really excited about that.
Now, you mentioned Marcellus Shell.
Yes, that's we're really excited about that, something new that we have here. It's a 2-week training. I do the first week, and then PIC Premier is a Texas company that does the second week. And in my first week, we look at the whole Marcellus Shell industry. And we look at the history of Marcellus Shell, the geology of Marcellus Shell. Then we look at the drilling technology, including the horizontal drilling and hydrofracking that they do to get the gas out. Then we look at water concerns. We also look at other environmental concerns. Then we actually look at the pros and cons of the industry throughout the whole process. Then we look at the economic impact that it has, as well as jobs potential. And we spend times and we have a guest speaker come in, and we define jobs, and we look at job potential within the industry. So they get a very good background of what the Marcellus Shell industry is and what it's doing and what jobs are out there. Then the next week we get certifications. Ops training, oil patch preparation systems is something that everybody needs. To work in a Marcellus Shell site, you have to be certified. You need this certification, this badge that I mentioned, got myself. And they take you through a whole list of certifications, and at the end you will get the certificates verifying that you have the different trainings, as well as the identification cards. These are some more of the cards that you need. You will get the steel-toed boots, hard hats, safety glasses, ear protection. These are things you need to step on a Marcellus Shell job site. And so when you finish this class, they can actually be on a job site.
Well, Mike, hey, thank you so much. And boy, your enthusiasm, boy, it's got to be coming out to all the people in your class, too.
Yes, it's something we're really excited about, and they're really fun. They are very enjoyable classes.
Great. Well, thanks so much to Mike Lavelle. We're going to go talk to some ETI graduates right now, so please stay with us.
My name's Rebecca, and several months ago I was laid off from a job in manufacturing, and I thought that was a good time to go back to school. I found out about ETI through the PA Career Link and made the choice to come. And I didn't know if it would work out logistically, but I found that if you really want to do it, you'll make time. You'll find a way to make it work.
My name's Carolyn, and I came to ETI after I lost my job as a customer service rep, and I knew I needed to get updated on the computer, and they offered the Computer Office Technology course, which I graduated in, and now I feel that I am ready to go and interview for any job that that has the computer programs, and I feel that I can succeed at that after my education here at ETI.
Yeah, my motivation for choosing the computerized office technology program is it gives me flexibility to work a whole variety of jobs, and that's really important in this market. There's so much flux, and it's good to be adaptable, and I feel that the training I got here allows me to be adaptable.
This is the segment where I answer emails from the previous show, and I did receive an email from our retrofit program, and this is from Frank, and Frank lives in Point Marion, PA, and his question was, he was watching the retrofit program, and he was wondering how someone can get trained in that area. Well, Frank, so happens we were doing a show about the Education Technology Institute, and they have many programs where you can enroll and get trained to get into the retrofit area. I have a couple of numbers for you that you can call. You can call ETI at 724-836-2395. You can ask for Janet or Becky. And also I have a website here. The website is www.eti.edu. And also you can go on Facebook at www.facebook.com/eti.edu. Well, I hope you enjoyed your tour today of the Education Technology Institute here in Greensburg. I want to thank Tammy Osegovich and her entire staff for showing me around. I really enjoyed it today. Uh-oh. They're going to blame me for this. I better see if I can fix this thing up. Oh, geez. Oh, my God. Oh. I'll see you next time on a PIC Connection.